Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Arizona's offense has the football first here today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already... moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll drop back here on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Grab down the middle. It's Love. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Defense is coming after him. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack. Got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. Back to pass. It's Fifita. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The back's got it. Just trucks the man.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Testing the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Second down after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he just throws it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's you'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking for a gap. It's low. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Leonard. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Stopped short of the marker after just a...
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Solid gain on the running play, 3rd down now. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. The pocket breaking down. Got him, he's sacked.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. It's Leonard. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Arizona getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. About 30 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this time it's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down coming up after that running play. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Fifita. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Fifita. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Boots the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to be...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And now the try here for the extra point. They go up 18 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating. The pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And it's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Receiver makes the catch. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, hey, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and Just keep working that clock.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Where they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Leonard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they'll use the ground game here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football